spin, spin, the drum spins round as the earth spins round, and as I watch, my eyes spin round. Wee yee! Hello, welcome back to Otaku No, wait. This is an Otaku Tuesday.
Special bulletin.
It's our new show thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Otaku Tuesday.
It's like Otaku Tuesday.
But look at that picture on the thumbnail again.
We got a new mascot.
It's Frederick Fap Sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You named him.
I just came up with that on the fly.
Frederick Fap Sauce.
We were just going over it. It's Fap Sauce Friday.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where Fap Sauce came from.
It was Danganronpa.
Was it?
Toko said it for some reason.
Oh, okay. So
and I was like, that is the perfect name for a hentai site.
Yeah. Well, we're using it for Fap Sauce Friday.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be uploading visual novel videos every Tuesday and Friday. Hopefully. If there ever is a time where we don't, we have to skip one, we will skip Friday.
Yeah.
So if we ever say, hey, it's Fap Sauce Friday, and it ends up being on a Tuesday, that's why. So we'll figure it out.
But we just needed to complete those VNs faster, and
Yes.
this is how.
And this is how we're going to do it. We're going to get through them quicker so we can play more of them, and also we just like playing them.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun already.
Yeah, and doing the marathon was fun because it was like we're churning out, we're playing a bunch of this game.
That's true.
And yeah,
it was flying off the handles by the time we got to the ending.
So we're not to the point yet where we're only playing anime games, but we are devoting 2 days.
But
to
we've
them
taken
now.
another step there.
Yes, we will,
because we also have other anime games that we're wanting to play on the sidelines.
Yeah, but if they're not visual novels, then we're not going to put them in these days. Those will just be series.
Right.
We like anime, and we know you guys like anime. So let's do it. Fruit of Grisaia.
But we don't like Amane this time. We like Sachi.
I still like Amane, but I like
true.
Sachi better, and I always have.
Yeah. This was the only game that I... Like, when we were playing through it, those, first 50 episodes, I didn't really have a favorite. Other than... I mean, I liked Machina for her character.
I did, too.
But
I liked the voice you gave her, and, just how goofy she was. But the rest of it was I like Sachi, but only because she's, adorable.
Right.
It wasn't oh, I love how she's, a slave to you.
Yeah.
I'm not into that, but at least I don't think I am.
Fetish unlocked.
Let's get to it.
Anyways, somehow...
So we were locked into that route.
Those had become my honest thoughts on the matter.
Mine too.
I knew it!
God, we do that every time.
We
should
click.
just wait for that. I should wait for that, because that is always the scene transition, is that freaking timestamp. I forgot about that. I'm going to try to do that from now on. Oh my god, shut up, me. Gotta try to remember what I was. Yeah, okay. Abra, cadabra, chupacabra.
No, it's Alakazam. As the second recess period of the day begins, a highly suspicious ritual unfolds before my eyes.
Stiff as a feather, light as a bird. Wait, that's backwards.
Yeah. Hey, Scoochie. Our classmate seems to be using her twin tails as antennas in an attempt to intercept human brainwaves. Hardly anything out of the ordinary, is it? Well, maybe not, but that strikes me as a problem in its own right.
I was just making conversation, bitch. Come forth, Grand Genie Sachi.
Oh, Jesus. Ha!
Paparapa, did you call Michiru-sama?
Completely indifferent to our whispers, Michiru finishes chanting her incantation. A powerful djinn, it is djinn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, promptly answered the call. I've never fully...
Jin or Ginny.
Yeah.
Some
known if I was pronouncing
some people
it
say
right.
Djinn or Djinny. I think you could get away with either. I don't think anyone would call you out on it. We say things wrong constantly.
Always.
Every time. It's just, we read a lot.
It happens.
Oh, so she's a spirit of the lamp now, huh? I love lamp. That's the idea. Thought it was about time I introduced a little variety into the way I asked Sachi for favors. I don't remember. Was that her voice?
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of gave her a Hina,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with that.
I consider that your just girl voice.
My girl voice, yeah. But I feel like with Hina, I gave it more of a
Yeah, you did. Yeah, a little bit of Goombella in there.
Yeah. I'll probably still default to that because I like having that little accent on it. Is that really necessary?
Of course it is. I spent 2 whole hours yesterday rehearsing to pull off that ritual perfectly for your information. Although the majority of that time consisted of Michiru-sama watching an anime DVD, she was using as reference material.
Oh, we should have gone with Michiru.
Right?
Damn it!
She's us. You say that like we're not going to play through this again. Come on.
We probably are. But I want to do Machina, though.
I know. You don't say.
I mean, not do Machina. But I guess we would. In that route.
The problem is I don't want to do Sakaki last because she's the least interesting to me.
Watch her have the best route though.
She might. I don't know.
Okay then, Sachi. Got any face lotion lying around? Yes, I'm fairly sure I added some to my inventory after Amane-san's makeup lesson.
Oh god, there is a callback.
Oh my god.
As soon as she understands Michiru's request, Sachi trots off to her oversized storage locker in the back of the classroom.
Oh yeah, she's like bagging sagging berries. She's got like everything in that locker.
Everything.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience. This is what you wanted, yes? Yep, thanks. Oh, right. While you're at it, I have a puff of anything.
What?
You know, the ones you go puff with.
And then pass?
Well, yes, I suppose I do, but I'm not entirely sure they'll satisfy your requirements.
With those words, Sachi grasps her chest with both hands.
Oh, my heart. Huh? Puff.
Oh, man.
She's honka-honkoing right now, isn't she?
She's
Where's that
honka-honking.
CG?
Huh, I see. One could very well get lost between those modest but marshmallowy
Modest?
Yeah, what the fuck? She's like the most stacked of all of them. Well, maybe not. Maybe Amane.
Okay, no, I'm not asking for a little of the old puff. I need an actual puff, like one made of cotton.
Then just say that.
Then say a cotton ball, you dumbass.
What? So that's what you meant. Homonyms are troublesome things indeed. No, I'm pretty sure you're the only person in the world who'd have trouble with that one.
I thought you were talking about, like a cigarette.
Yeah, I did too, like a joint.
Somebody asked Sachi for a favor, leading to a subtle but bizarre misinterpretation. That never happens.
Right? What a weird, crazy random happenstance.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Someone heaves an exasperated sigh. It's me.
That did come from this, didn't it? Was that from this, or was that Katawa? We first started doing the in the end thing?
Think probably Katawa. It was Katawa, because I had
likely.
the in the end special outro.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
This, too, is hardly anything out of the ordinary. I've seen something of this sort so many times, at least like 50, since coming to the school, that it's practically part of the scenery by now. But when you stop to think about it... Ooh, what you brooding about, my son? I'm not brooding. Also, I am not your son.
Just because I didn't take your money doesn't mean you get to be the parent now.
Yeah. But your back looked like it was crying. You know? Did I shit myself?
My back sweats a lot, okay?
I suppose you could compare heavy sweat soaking through the back of your shirt to crying, but I'm not currently perspiring.
Sorry to derail this fascinating discussion, but Yuuji, you had your eyes on Sachan just now, am I right?
No!
Jesus. Got like super defensive real quick.
I don't mind you butting into the conversation, but do me a favor and keep your tits to yourself.
I was hoping you'd be too lost
She's
in
like,
thought.
smacking him in the head with them.
She's hitting the back of his head, like motorboating the back of his head.
Yeah.
Too lost in thought to put up a fight.
If you want to take me by surprise, you're going to need more dramatic measures. I'd recommend knocking me unconscious. Maybe sleeping pills or something of the sort.
Whoa, hadn't even thought of that.
Sachi, you got any Rufalin?
She probably does.
Of course. If she actually tried mixing some drug into my food, I'm confident I'd notice 8 times out of 10.
Well, then she only needs to do it 10 times.
But anyway, why were you watching Sachan?
Wouldn't she only need to do it 4 times? Or 5 times, I mean?
I guess. But if there's a promise of 10 times happening, wouldn't there be a chance that those 5 times are... I guess statistics don't matter for the individual. It's like flipping a coin 700 times. It's still a 50-50 shot every time you flip the coin.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway.
What are we talking about?
Why were you... Oh.
Why were you watching Sachi? I already read that.
Well, just thinking about how familiar that routine of hers is by now.
Yeah. I'm a little ashamed to hear you say that.
Why is that? I want
you, okay?
I want you two to fuck.
Well, you know, we've gotten a little spoiled because Sachi-han's so earnest and reliable. From a neutral perspective, it might seem like we treat her pretty terribly, right?
No, that's Michiru. Ooh, Herm.
But I want you to understand that none of us mean it that way at all.
I do.
Yeah, I do. I hate the bitch. I mean, yeah, personally, Sachi's my favorite playmate. And even Chihiru is super good buds with her. So you're saying that faithful servant routine's an expression of friendship or something? Ooh. I think you can probably tell from watching, but Sachi doesn't dislike it at all, you know? Well, I guess not. Compared to the others, Michiru tends to request menial gopher-style errands pretty frequently.
Sorry, good. Finish that.
But Sachi never shows any sign of irritation.
Gopher? Is that how you spell gopher when you're talking about getting things?
Yeah, like go for.
I always thought it was the animal.
Just like spelled like the animal?
Like a gopher going down into its hole to get things.
That's just the double entendre.
I get, okay.
Or not double entendre, but whatever.
Yeah,
double meaning.
Yeah, I guess I've never seen it spelled out like that.
But like you're going for something.
Yeah.
go for something.
Go for getting me a thing. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
But I'm pretty sure you can spell it also as the animal.
Right.
I think. I mean, probably. I don't know. On the contrary, she often overflows with gratitude, as if being given work offers her satisfaction in and of itself.
She just wants the praise.
Objectively speaking, a charitable attitude that extreme has to be considered downright abnormal. Pretty interesting girl in that sense.
Only that sense.
Hold on a second. Yuuji, are you interested in...
No!
Is my back sweating?
Yeah. I see where you're going with this, but that's not what I meant.
Okay, then. I 100% believe you.
But still. Komine Sachi, eh?
Did you call Kazami-san? Kazami-san? Damn it.
Impressive job picking up on my muttering, but no. No, I did not.
I just say people's names sometimes.
Is that so?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Please don't concern yourself. I understand it's very common for teenage boys to mumble the name of girls who arouse their sexual interest.
Wow.
Well then.
Okay. Don't lump me together with pure-hearted youths who can find joy in a crumpled old porn mag discovered under the boardwalk.
That definitely didn't happen to me.
That's not me.
That's oddly specific.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Your back's sweating.
Very well. If you say so, Kazami-san, I won't do it. I won't do so again.
Why is my phone going off so much?
I don't know.
The fuck? Leave me alone.
Right, then. This is strange as well. When I offer a retort to some weird statement of Sachi's, she'll fully accept my rebuke, basically overriding her previous opinion. True, she often mumbles something like, "Is that so?" first, but that's nothing more than a rhetorical question or request for clarification, not an attempt to argue. Roughly speaking, Sachi's responses to our orders run along a fixed course of confirmation to consent and finally implementation.
Inflation.
But Sachi's definitely gotten a little weirder than she was before.
It's because you programmed her to be that way.
You think so too, Michiru?
It's like a robot.
Right?
I mean, come on. Sure, she always had her eccentric side, but she wasn't coming to school in her underwear or anything.
Yeah, that was all me.
That was awesome. That was a good day.
So what brought on the change?
What? Oh, please, don't even try to play dumb. There's only one possible answer.
Is it the aliens?
It's like a body snatcher situation. Indeed.
No. The two nod to each other, and 4 narrowed eyes focus on my face.
Is there chocolate?
Oh.
I am also here.
I have eyes as well. Well, counting a certain somebody who's begun to stare contemptuously in my direction without even lifting her chin from her hand, I guess it's actually 6. I'm here too. Sorry, but passionate gazes aren't just going to get you what you want. Try flowers and a box of chocolates.
Shut up.
Okay.
And of all people, it had to be a guy like this.
I'm the only guy.
Seriously, the one that made me wince a little bit.
Whatever.
Shut, you wanted it. Fuck off. You can't, pretend like you didn't.
In short, they want to say this is my fault. Then again, I am the first male student in this school that I know of. In that sense, I'm acting as a foreign element added to a relatively stable mixture.
You look over and it's like Futurama. There's a skeleton with a broken pelvis and a smile on his face.
Since Sachi's been forced to adjust to living in a dorm with me, I guess some changes in her behavior and attitude wouldn't be surprising. Well, I won't deny my role in this. Penises have lots of power. Yo-ho! A pretty admirable admission by your standards, Oni-chan. Newcomers have to keep their heads down, after all. A little late for that now.
You came out with a knife. What do you want me to do?
I feel like I heard a cranky spirit griping about something in the corner of the classroom, but I'm afraid to say I was just hearing things. What? But precisely because I'm a newcomer, there's a specific aspect of our class representative's behavior I'm beginning to wonder about. Have to say, though, I've been here a couple months now, but I haven't seen Sachi refuse a request even once.
A couple months or 7 years?
The instant I put my observation into words, Amine's eyes opened wide in shock. To rephrase, it seems like Sachi's dictionary doesn't include the word impossible. I didn't mean anything else by it.
Yeah, sorry. I do understand what you're trying to say, but... Come to think of it, I wonder if Sachan's ever turned down someone who's asked her for a favor.
What? What? You haven't seen it happen either, Amine? Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't think I have. Hey, Makina, have you ever seen Sachin say no to someone?
Sachin shoot someone down? Don't think so. Okay, then. How about you, Chiru? You ever seen Sachin refuse a request?
Come on, use some common sense. Of course I
thought they had this conversation before.
I did too, but who knows?
Like, maybe not.
Haven't.
Herm! Even Michiru.
I love that, like, shaky breath.
Who seems to have provided the largest volume of requests by a significant margin.
Okay then, Yumiko. What about you? You were at this school from the start, so I'm sure you've seen it happen at least once, right?
I've been here since the first boy. Komine-san came here after you. I haven't known her any longer than you have.
Wait, so you're saying...
I've never seen it happen either. In other words, I haven't seen it happen either. Despite living in close proximity to her for more than half a year, none of you have ever seen Sachi say no to someone?
Hold on a second. If that's true, isn't it kind of amazing?
I mean, is that something you keep tabs on? I don't know.
Yeah, like...
Has Makina ever said no to anything that you've told her to do?
Right, would you remember?
It's crazy! Just who is this Sachin in our midst? Makina's reaction is actually pretty understandable. Even if, by some chance, everyone's forgotten an occasion or two when Sachi did say no, this strong a consensus must mean she's gone along with their requests an overwhelming majority of the time.
Man, you could take real advantage of that.
Let's not, though.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Unless. Usually, you'd only expect that kind of self-sacrifice from the Holy Mother reincarnate or a very well-trained soldier. Yeah, I thought they talked about this after she got naked in the bathroom.
I feel like that was just more of her. She'll always like. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
I thought they had like. It must have been.
She just does everything in her power to do the thing. It's not so much that she doesn't say no.
Right.
By any chance, am I the topic of this discussion?
No. Well, calling it a discussion might be a bit of an overstatement since 90% of it's in my own head, but... In summary, we've concluded that Sachin's an easy girl who'd do the dirty with anyone who asks.
Let's test that theory.
She's on our level.
Right?
Not even close.
Why'd you just ram your tits into me? Ouch! Good. If you hit me that hard, liquefied brains are gonna start leaking out of my ears, you know.
Come on now. We've got a fraidy cat in the room, so cut back on the gruesome.
Oh. Yeesh. Okay, moving on. I've got one question I want to ask you, Sachi. Do you like me? Why in?
And what would that be?
Can you remember refusing any request since you came to this school? Even one?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, what's going on here? Did someone flip your power switch?
Oh, my apologies. I was just searching my memory, but from what I can recall, I don't believe such an event has taken place during my time here. So you seriously? Not even once? All this time?
You seriously ain't refused a single one of our gazillion demands?
Stop being so fucking demanding then.
I'm touched. Deeply touched. Thanks for everything you do, Sachi.
Yeah, she's just gonna take more advantage of her now.
Right.
Seriously? No kidding.
You're a class rep among class reps, little lady. Michiru and the others abruptly swarm around Sachi, surprised and enthusiastic to discover such an impressive feat so close at hand. They resemble nothing so much as an eccentric soccer team, mobbing a defender for scoring the come-from-behind goal in extra time.
Simply the best. Just like freeze frame.
Yeah.
Got the credits.
Now who's with the sports references?
Right?
Oh.
He's a man, though. He's allowed.
Right. I don't know if she said something else.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember how to go back. No!
Oh, God, no. Never mind. It's fine. On the other hand, the hero in question doesn't quite seem to understand why she's getting the star treatment all of a sudden. You can practically see the question marks floating above her head.
Someone drew them.
They're there, I swear. Bit late in the game, but it seems they've finally taken note of your meritorious service, Sachi.
My meritorious service, is it? Right. You're actually pretty amazing, you know that?
It's not the response I thought they'd have.
In some ways, right?
I think you're more of a maid than most actual maids could ever hope to be.
I'm the ultimate maid.
Is that so? I mean, come on. The other day, I just gave you this vague description of the cover art, and you still got me the CD I wanted. Creed's Greatest Hits. It had one song.
On that occasion, I posted on a website where you can ask many different kinds of questions. A kind individual told me the name of the album and directed me to a place I could purchase it.
Mm-hmm. The Yohu Bag of Wisdom?
What?
Yeah, because they can't say
Yeah,
Yahoo.
I guess I can say Yahoo.
And when I mumbled about wanting to try authentic regional Koshi Hikari rice, you brought me some the very next day, didn't you? And it was fresh, pre-packaged stuff, too. Yes, it was roughly an hour and 45-minute trip on the Joetsu bullet train, but fortunately, I was able to obtain some directly from a local farmer. His name was Kobayashi, incidentally. He was eating a lot of hot dogs.
If it took an hour 45 to get out of there, we're probably talking about the Chuetsu rice growing region. Girl must have been wandering around way out in the sticks. Okay, so how'd you get your hands on that limited edition zombie game from overseas?
I found an unopened box on the foreign auction site eBay.
eBay? You went that far? I mean, it's a computer.
It's a computer.
Do you not know how the internet works? Well, I suppose so, yes. But it's not as though I was doing anything particularly special myself.
Apparently, Sachi's finally caught on to the fact that she's being praised, as her cheeks have grown slightly red.
How many head pats am I about to get?
Who's gonna touch me? She did mention that Amane and Michiru haven't been complimenting her as much as they used to, so this sudden barrage of appreciation might be fairly enjoyable. I wouldn't know. I never receive any. Nothing particularly special, huh?
Where's my head pats? Always the head pat or never the patee.
Am I right? True. Our community is small scale and relatively isolated from the outside world, but she's offered her help to everyone here quite literally without fail. That alone would be pretty remarkable by almost any standard, but Sachi seems to be completely oblivious to this fact. Now, of course, when you hear never once, I think it's only human nature to feel a little interest in seeing the streak broken.
Oh, here come the requests.
Just give her an oxymoron.
Yeah. Give her a double negative.
Yeah. I guess it might go without saying, but the laundry facilities in our dormitory are pretty high class.
He just, snaps back into consciousness and how did I get here?
Yeah.
What was I just doing?
Whoa. I do not remember anything from between then and now. The machines are state-of-the-art combination washer-dryers. So long as you can handle pushing a button, the rest is pretty much automatic. Sounds too complicated.
Right? I mean, you still got to put the clothes in and the soap and...
Right. It could dispense the soap automatically. There are those.
That's true, yeah.
My attitude towards housework has always been indifferent at best, but these things still make my life noticeably easier. For example, I'm currently headed to the 3rd floor, secure in my knowledge I can get my laundry more or less taken care of in the time it takes my rice to cook.
Okay.
Thanks.
What do we... Whoa. Hey, laundry room. Spin, spin, the drum spins round as the earth spins round, and as I watch, my eyes spin round. Wee-yee!
But when I reach the top of the stairs...
It's my favorite Taylor Swift song.
I find Sachi in front of the machines, singing a funky avant-garde tune to herself as the laundry tumbles around inside. I used to like doing that, too. I feel like every kid does.
What?
Like look into a washer.
Oh, yeah.
Or dryer that you can actually see. Or
a microwave.
Yeah. If you've lost your way in life, I'll lend an ear to your troubles.
If anything, the most troubling problem currently facing me is attempting to decipher the meaning of your words, Kazumi-san.
That song was rocking.
I lost my place.
All right, then what was with the song just now?
Oh, that's a little number called Wash and Clean the Soul. A man's heart needs no detergent. Lyrics and composition, Irisu Machina. Arrangement, Suo Amine.
Wow. I need this album.
Right? It's like the title of an anime.
I see. Understood.
Too many words.
I'll buy that. The album. The only people I can picture coming up with a song like that are A, drunken office workers lying around a train station at 2:30 in the morning, and B, Irisu Machina, who was also a drunken office worker lying around a train station at 2:30 in the morning.
Probably drunk at a train station when it happened.
Incidentally, my laundry today consists of 2 pairs of underwear and 2 maid uniforms.
You have multiples? Oh, that's good. You're telling me this, why?
Perhaps it was presumptuous of me, but Kazumi-san, I believe I detect a distinct gleam of curiosity in your eyes.
Appreciate the thought, but that was your mistake.
Bullshit, you're undressing me right now.
I don't care what color your panties are.
I do apologize. Considering your skills, I'm sure you're quite capable of determining the spinning drum's contents from a glance across the room.
I mean, yeah, I can see them. Sachi, my friend, I'm genuinely curious. Just what kind of skills do you think I've been developing? Okay, let's just change the subject. Since you're up here watching your laundry, I guess you already ate dinner.
Yes, after completing my laundry and taking a bath, I'll be about ready to end my day.
I see. A wholesome rhythm of life you've got there. Very much the model student.
Why is she not... Did she take her clothes off?
Just took her clothes off.
Have you eaten as well, Kazumi-san?
Yeah, I was going to say, why is she got that's her bra?
No, not yet. Why?
I heard that it's healthiest to finish your supper before 9 p.m.
I bet she ends up like topless in the uncensored version. By the way, we're not playing the uncensored version.
No.
I know I mentioned in like the original playthrough that we should get the uncensored version. But after YouTube went on its tear of like taking a bunch of our videos down, we just figured we'd play it safe.
Right. Apparently it's harder to gain weight that way, yes.
You were already aware? Knowledgeable as always, Kazumi-san. Kazumi-san, damn it.
More importantly, Sachi.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Can I just go ahead and smack you at this point?
In theory, I don't dislike the rough approach, but personally I prefer if we took things a little more gently at first. Head pats and the like.
at first. Is he like trying to get her to say no, or...
No, he's trying to like... He's about to reveal that he sees that she's naked.
Right.
It's like, what are you doing?
Once again, I find myself wondering whether you're even a human being.
That's very strange indeed. I wonder why.
Take a look at yourself. Think about it.
You dumb slut.
Specifically, what you're wearing.
I'm currently in my underwear.
Yes, you are.
Okay, maybe she wouldn't be topless.
Tell me, are you the type who finds sexual excitement in exposing yourself in front of other people?
No, I'm not. I don't think so.
Fetish unlocked. Then why did you take off your clothes?
Because I'm planning to take a bath in the immediate future.
I see. This room's right next to the grand bath, so you're trying to make efficient use of time spent waiting for your laundry?
You are as perceptive as always.
That said, efficiency isn't really enough of a reason to justify this personal strip show. But should I even bother trying to explain that to her? Or
just shut up and watch.
Would you like to join me?
Whoa! In what? Your flashing enthusiast club? Because yes.
No, I'm talking about the bath.
the most confusing herm ever. Is he hopeful? Is he sad?
Well, I believe I've just received an unambiguous invitation to take a bath with a classmate of the opposite gender. I mean, yes, that is exactly
what happened.
But as I understand it, for men and women beyond the age of puberty, such an act requires either a financial transaction or a certain degree of pre-existing intimacy.
I was just in here to get a Pefe Coke.
Yeah. Sachi and I are merely classmates. We're not in a relationship, and we're not blood-related siblings. I want to think it's natural for me to feel a bit dubious here.
That is to say, if it's all right with you, Kazumi-san.
Let's see. I don't find the idea particularly objectionable, but I'll pass this time.
You idiot.
I see.
We hate you.
You're the worst.
For one thing, I'm currently in the middle of making dinner.
You can snack on these titties. Very impressive. So you scheduled this visit in order to make doubly efficient use of your time.
Well, yeah, more or less. For another thing, I have a feeling it'd be difficult to make up an excuse if one of the others walked in on us.
Room for one more. In that case, let's postpone until a more opportune moment presents itself.
Yeah, sounds about right. Enjoy the bath.
Certainly. Please do enjoy your meal as well, Kazami-san. I'm sure visions of my naked body will add a pleasant spice to your food.
Okay, I mean...
Laying it on pretty thick there, dude.
Maybe a smack upside the head would have been best after all. Okay, then.
He gets back to his room. He's like, what the fuck? Why did I say no?
I'm such an idiot.
I got nervous. I didn't know if she was hitting on me or not.
Girl strips naked in front of you and asks you to join a bath, and you're like, I still don't think she was hitting on me.
Is she flirting? Or yeah, she's just being nice. I mean, it is Sachi, so she...
That's true. Looks like it's about time. After quickly double-checking the clock on the wall, I leave my room. 4 a.m., time to run.
Apple!
Oh, I can finally get my Puffy Coke.
Right?
When I reach the 3rd floor, I find the laundry room empty. Oh, of course, since there's only 6 boarders in this dormitory, that's hardly unusual in itself. But, as I bend forward to retrieve my dried laundry, I notice something slightly odd about this picture. What is it? Is it the robot?
Is it those weird bookshelves that have, like, sliding parts in the
I was wondering
front?
that, too. I feel like they shift around.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. Like, the front ones move back and forth so you can reach the back ones. It's kind of cool.
Sachi left her laundry in the machine? She's dead in the bath.
Is it the fact that those seats don't actually have designs on them, and that's just the filigree on the background of the text thing, and it's throwing me off?
These machines take approximately 70 minutes to wash and dry a load of clothing. When Sachi headed off to take her bath, the display on her machine read somewhere around 15 minutes. In other words, it's been sitting here ready for nearly an hour.
She drowned.
Feel like we're playing Danganronpa again.
Right?
My master once told me young women love their long-ass baths, but 70 minutes is a little much. And it's hard to believe Sachi would have returned without taking her laundry, especially since we were just talking about efficiency. Above all else, I don't think I've ever seen her leave a job so sloppily unfinished before. Something feels wrong about this.
She's like face down in the tub.
Yeah. Even if Sachi really is just taking a long soak, it shouldn't be a problem if I call out to her through the door.
Sachi, you naked?
When I make my way into the changing room, Sachi's slippers quickly catch my eye. Hard to picture her wandering off barefoot for no good reason, which would mean... Sachi, it's me. Are you in here? Sayori?
Oh, no.
I try calling out from near the door, but there's no response.
That game has ruined us.
I know, I'm scared for no reason. Like, she's dead in the tub. I just know it.
Like, one episode into her route, she's just dead.
We already got the bad ending. I can't make out the sound of running water either, so it doesn't seem like she's in the middle of a shower. In that case, I think immediate action's called for.
Hiya!
Sachi, if you're in here, respond. This time, I shout Sachi's name loudly, but there's still nothing that sounds like a reply. What's that? But when I give the room a careful survey, I notice a small head poking out of the water next to the far window.
No.
2405, 2407.
And she's mumbling quietly to herself. Counting something? Puzzled, I approach Sachi along the edge of the bath. A few meters away, I finally notice that her eyes aren't open. Sachi!
Why?
The instant I understand that Sachi's muttering deliriously, I reach into the warm water and pull her out of the bath.
Oh,
2412 2413.
Her expression, blank and vacant. Sachi continues to mumble a string of numbers.
The numbers, Mason.
What
the numbers!
From the symptoms, it seems fairly clear that she fainted from overly long exposure to the sauna's like temperature.
Oh, my stars. I feel faint.
I think an emergency rest and recovery period's in order. With that decided, I haul Sachi's naked body out of the bathroom, then carefully carry her down the stairs to the second floor. I'll put a towel over her.
All right.
Excuse me, coming in.
That's Machina's room?
Yes. It was a terrible idea.
Right?
In consideration to the room's owner, I give approximately half a second of advance notice before barging in. Not waiting for permission, I set Sachi down on the bed.
Yuuji, you brought a woman, and she's naked. It's not my birthday.
Sorry, but there's no time to argue right now. Could you get me a bag of ice and a wash bowl sooner rather than later?
A bag of ice in it. There's no time to do the ice bucket challenge. Right, got it.
Damn it, you're right. Quickly grasping the nature of the situation, Amane runs off to the bathroom without any further questions. Seems bringing Sachi to this room in particular was the right call. Haha. We totally made that choice. Oh, no.
Hello there.
Sure you don't want to play the uncensored version?
Right, I know. That's 100% different in the uncensored. It's fine.
ZZ Top.
I can just look it up.
About 15 minutes after I brought her to Amane's room, Sachi's breathing settles into the soft, regular rhythm of sleep.
I think I roughly understand the situation, but would you be so kind as to give me a quick explanation of what happened here?
Long story short, Sachi fainted in the grand bath, and I found her there.
And then you carried her to my room.
Yeah, I figured you'd be the most reliable by far in this sort of situation.
Darn. When you feed me a line like that all casually, I can't even get angry.
No! Sachi, you can't die! Don't go to the light!
Machina, she's not feeling well, so keep it down.
Yes. Apparently, even Machina can realize that it's not an appropriate time for the usual song and dance. She accepts Amane's warning and quietly plops herself down at Sachi's bedside.
Why are you naked?
So what stage is Sachi's... What?
Serious carcinoma.
Serious carcinoma. She doesn't have cancer. She just got lightheaded for staying in the bath for too long. Phew, that's a load off my mind. So why is she naked?
But she's never done anything like this before. Why now all of a sudden?
She seemed to be counting something in there. I'd expect someone to put a strange idea in her head. Probably Michiru.
Or she was trying to count how long it took you to fucking
get the idea
over
and
come in, yeah.
Gulp! It wasn't me, it was that guy.
Hey there,
that
Machina. Did you perhaps say something to Sachan?
It was a crawfish.
But just now, you gulped, didn't you?
No, actually, I said gulp. Ooh.
I got a little spit in my mouth.
Truth is, during lunch today, we were talking about becoming women who can count to 10,000 in a hot bath.
Is that that's not a thing.
As the circumstances come to light, Amane heaves a heavy sigh. It's pretty clear that Sachi took Machina's hyperbole 100% literally and interpreted it as mandatory new part of her bathing routine.
I mean, where did this weird endurance test of yours even come from?
On the TV yesterday, they were talking about how modern kids are weak-willed wimps who can't even count to 100 in the bath and all that.
Why are they talking about kids in the bath on TV?
I sort of had this nasty vision of my first boss in the real world muttering, "Worthless slacker generation," while snubbing out a cigarette in the ashtray because he's an adult.
Yeah,
you know?
Just fucking punching darts. It's my favorite phrase for smoking a cigarette. Yeah. Punching darts.
Not a bad frame of mind, but you do know how Sachan thinks, right?
I'm really sorry, you know. Since she actually offered a halfway sincere-sounding apology for once, Machina seems to be feeling something surprisingly close to genuine remorse. A rare sight indeed.
Oh.
At some point during this exchange, Sachi opened her eyes ever so slightly.
24:14, 24:15.
She's not going to be able to stop until she gets to 10,000.
Right.
In the next instant, she picks up the count exactly where she left off, like some sort of human time bomb.
Come on, Machina. Hurry up and reset her. Snooze! Bap!
Yeah. Spanish mode activated. Gotcha! Listen up, Sachi. You don't have to count to 10,000 every single time you take a bath.
Really? Forget every single time. You don't have to do that at all. It's just a bath. Come out when you feel like it, okay?
Certainly. Sure thing, boss.
As soon as the words are out of her mouth, Sachi's eyes fall shut and her body goes totally limp.
Right. I think we're okay for the time being. She's dead. We're in the clear.
Now smother her with a pillow. What? So you think that's going to be enough to keep this from happening again?
I can't say that with absolute certainty, but it's gotten us through plenty of similar problems before.
In that case, couldn't you have done something about the way she addresses Michiru?
That's kind of a special case. Michiru's tried countless times to take it back, but Sachan just won't budge an inch.
Oh, so she has said no before. It's Chiru's own stupid fault for going on about that absolute command and for all eternity and all that. Oh.
Yeah.
I see. So she made an over-aggressive attempt at impressing Sachi with her character right off the bat, and it backfired spectacularly. Sounds about right. Hoisted by her own petard! For sure!
Well, Sachan's diligence is a good thing, but it'd be nice if she could be a little more flexible every once in a while. I agree.
She's very flexible. Sachi's fine just the way she is. That over-serious and ditzy combo is hella adorable.
Agreed.
Am I right? Herm. Somehow a diligent personality doesn't feel quite sufficient as an explanation for all this.
Alright then, Machina. Let's make some new ice while she's resting.
Make some new ice? You just put water in the freezer.
That's a long time. It's going to take forever.
Do I have to sit and watch it? Roger, Captain!
Let's make it happen.
Energetic as always, Machina patters off to the kitchen ahead of Amine. By the way, I hear water that's been boiled before turns to ice faster, you know. That's true.
That is true. Oh, right. The Mpemba effect or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, sure. Mpemba? Well then, Sachi's... Everyone here's too smart for their own good.
Right.
I turned back to the bed to find the maid in question has regained consciousness.
Kazumi-san is standing before my eyes.
Yeah, I'm Kazumi Yuuji, but more importantly, are you Komine Sachi?
Yes, my name is Komine Sachi.
Herm. Seems that she's recovered enough of her wits to offer coherent responses.
And why am I here exactly?
You lost consciousness in the Grand Bath. I found you there and brought you to Amine's room for treatment. Nothing sexual at all, I promise.
I guarantee it.
Is that so? I do apologize for causing you such trouble.
Well, it wasn't much of an inconvenience, really. It wouldn't even qualify as trouble in my book. I pick up naked chicks and put them in beds all the time.
Is that so?
Yeah.
No, you caught me.
Damn it. My attempt at downplaying the incident seems to have been appropriate, as Sachi smiles in evident relief.
It seems I fainted in front of you again.
Yeah, so it seems. Again, used to it. I answer Sachi's statement with an artificial attempt at a reassuring smile. Since I'm talking to a dazed invalid, I decide to play along. But I don't remember this ever happening before. Not sure where the again is coming
thank God,
from.
because I thought I forgot.
She must still be pretty out of it, I guess. Oh, you woke up, Sachin!
Time for a game.
Yeah, it seems I caused you trouble as well, Maki-chan.
Turns out ice takes a while.
I'm sorry. I got bored.
Nope, it's my fault for saying weird stuff, you know? You didn't do anything bad, Sachin.
Oh.
Sachi's expression grows thoughtful. She seems to be thinking back on the incident and attempting to analyze her behavior.
Is my vagina out?
It is.
Yeah, kind of.
Don't try to think too hard right now. Makina's admitting she's to blame here, so let's leave it at that. Why do you think I'm standing up here?
Right.
Yes, certainly.
So, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. A little dazed, that's all. I'll be fine.
Okay, get better soon, so you can give me a good spanking. All right, I'll be waiting.
What? Why aren't I invited to these? Yeah, all right.
Sachi answers Makina with a gentle smile, but by the end of the conversation, I can see fine beads of sweat running down her face.
You did just pull her out of the bath. That might not,
It might just be water.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough talk for now. Take it easy for a while.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Yes.
With that short response, Sachi closes her eyes to sleep once more.
Don't submerge, Captain. I'm still on deck.
Time to count sheep. Hey there, Makina. No? Sorry, but can you watch over Sachi for the rest of the day? Heck no, I got ice to watch. I read lots of books about doctors, so I'm practically a doctor. I can handle anything from a polyp excision right up to a triple bypass with ease.
I read one by some guy named Bram Stoker, Dr. Acula.
Yeah. How very reassuring.
Not to worry, I'll be here as well.
With the scalpel. Sorry, kind of feels like I'm pushing all the hassle onto you.
Because I am.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's fine. After all, we can't exactly have a young man looking after a sick, vulnerable girl, right?
I mean, why not? You're quick on the uptake. I like that about you.
But not that much. Damn
it! As compensation, next time I get sick, maybe I'll make you nurse me back to health all day long.
Seems like you could nurse everybody in here.
Has this woman already forgotten the words she literally just said? Or has she simply decided the rules don't apply to her? I'll see what I can do about that.
Sorry, it's not the voice I gave her. That's so weird.
Smirking in a way more befitting a dirty old man than a young woman, Amane saunters back to the kitchen to make herself sick. Getting sick. All well and good that I got my classmate through her little crisis unscathed, but that achievement seems to have come at a considerable price. My soul.
Yeah, I made it. I was like, every time I was like, should I cut the episode? No, just hold off. Just hold off until the time thing.
Yeah. I think is this one a little short anyways?
No. We started at like, I don't know. It's had to have at least been 40 minutes.
It's been.
I don't know. It's a scene transition. It's like, this is the perfect place to stop. So
we did a thing.
We did it.
We rescued a southern girl.
Of course.
From drowning.
She was, I don't know if she was drowning. She was just passed out because it was super hot in there.
Right. That's probably bad for you if you stay in a sauna for too long.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have to imagine.
It's definitely bad for you. Okay, well, we're back. We're back to fruits. First week of fruits done.
Yeah. Whew. What a Fap Sauce Friday it's been.
I know, right? I actually forgot that was a thing until just now. Frederick Fap Sauce.
Yes, and Otaku. Octavio Taco.
Fap Sauce just pouring his liquid all over Otaku.
All right, how spicy do you want it? Fap Sauce has you covered.
Just over there making t-shirts. You know?
Yeah.